So today we are going to be talking about getting into tech. All
Okay.
right. A lot of people have asked me this question: how do I get into tech? What do I do? What do I have to learn? And I have my own stance on that.
Okay.
I always advise people on what to do. But being somebody in the field too,
Okay.
I want them to actually hear from you too.
Okay.
So if you have to advise somebody on getting into tech for the very first time, what would be your general advice to the person?
Oh, okay. Um, Hi everyone. Um, what a wonderful question from the CEO. Like I said, over the years, Digital Web Oracle has been doing tremendous thing, giving back to the community. What we're trying to share today is something people pay to get. It's not easy to have a mentor that will guide you on your life journey so that you won't make mistakes, because we've made those mistakes and we don't want you to make that mistake. That's why the reason why he has created that time to have this more like a podcast, more like I won't call this content because we are the content. We don't create
Oh yeah,
content.
we are not content creators.
Yeah, so we're just life coaches that teach people on how to transcend into tech and then make more money in tech, because a whole lot of people are in tech and they don't make money. So I'm going to be breaking it down. So my name is Melanie Jeffrey. This is my 12 years in an IT sector. I've not done anything apart from IT in the past 10 years. So the first thing you want to do if you want to go into tech is to really go back to your drawing board and ask yourself, what do I want to do? What is your passion? You need to have a passion. Are you someone that loves mechanical fixing using a screwdriver? Are you someone that can sit down and write more like it can be a comprehensive essay? You can write it. Is that your passion? Are you someone that likes setting up let's say even camera? Do you know in the IT world you can have someone like a cinematographer is now transcending into the IT world. People create content. People pay so much money for content creators to come and set up lighting. And tech is so vast. So it's not about I want to be a web programmer. I want to be no. Those are whole long term. Just what do you really want to do? And I would advise you coming into tech to look at what you do in a short time and make money. Like GCO said, what can they do to make more money?
Like I thank you very much for that. I've just picked out one or two things from what you just said. And you said before somebody can actually get into tech,
Yeah.
a person should know what he or she is passionate about. Your
Yes.
passion side to direct you
Yes.
on where to go. Because like you just rightly said, tech is very, very wide.
Wow.
A lot of people
So
will come and
robust.
tell me they want to get into tech as though tech is one particular discipline.
No?
Tech is big. Like you said, even cinematography is handling camera is tech.
Yes, now.
Doing CCTV installations
Tech.
Is tech. IP phones, tech. Network routing and everything is
Tech.
tech. Software, tech.
Tracking phones.
Tracking
Even track
phones.
stolen phones. It's a whole
Trackers.
lot. Yeah.
So there's a whole lot of things you can actually do in tech. But my advice will always be, and will continue to be, if you are getting into tech, start small and grow. Now the reason is this. It's just like what I tell people, newbies, they want to get into tech. Somebody will come to my DM and will be saying, I want to learn cyber security. Now, this person that is learning cyber security, first and foremost, the person, most of them don't even have a laptop to start with first. do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You don't have a laptop to start with first.
Yeah.
And you want to get into tech and start with cyber security. I don't see how possible that is, because you're just going to be playing. There's a lot of things you need to learn before you start heading to cyber security.
How can you be a cyber security when you don't understand the cyberspace?
You don't even know how the website works. You don't even know how the web works. You don't even know anything about the space and just want to be.
I think the real thing advice you have to take away from here: don't ever say you want to go into software engineering, software programming. Man, nigga, just be a web developer and make money. Understand how the web flows. Honestly, and being a web programmer, it doesn't mean you start writing one big code. I want to do Python, I want to do Java, I want to do .NET. No, they have a lot of simplified template. That's why Digital Web Oracle is here. It has simplified everything for you guys. So coming into the web space, understand how the web works, how the so-called the what's called the front end and the back end. You need to understand how the web works. So the back end is something, those things we don't see, and then the front end are those things you make us see. We are the users. So the back end engineers program what the front end engineer use. So they need to understand the interchange.
Now, don't get us wrong here. We are not trying to say programming is not good.
No, we're not
We're not
saying
trying
that.
to say cyber security
No.
is not good. But we're trying to say if you are starting, you want to start making money as fast as possible.
ASAP.
And one of the fastest skill you can gain and start making money, start to design websites.
Websites.
If you look around you, everybody needs a website.
Web page, be it a blog. Bloggers are making more like a web. They don't need to start going to building a whole. Because if you go into software engineering, it will take you 5-6 years. You don't even understand anything.
And before you even begin to get job as a strong software engineer, you should have known how many years you've been in the space. But you can just learn web design in 4 weeks and you're already designing your own website. And just like you rightly said, this is the era where so many things have been simplified.
Yes, now.
With WordPress, you can literally design 1 out of every 4 websites you see on the internet.
Definitely.
Because 1 out of every 4 websites you see on the internet from statistics, as I've checked before, is powered by WordPress. So imagine you're a WordPress developer. That means you have clients everywhere around you.
Everywhere. Someone was need your services.
Yes, somebody was. So
because the way we are discussing now, someone out there is trying to build a thrift shop.
Of course.
Someone out there is trying to set up a block industry website.
Somebody out there wants to build an NGO.
An NGO.
Somebody out there wants to build a corporate website. Somebody out there wants to build just a normal profiling website. So many businesses that are coming out now, the first thing they want to do is to build a website. And there are so many tools you can use. And WordPress is one of the most powerful and most popular tools you can use. And the advent of AI has made it very easy. There are so many AI tools you can use to just craft out websites.
And I do know another thing, we the young guys or ladies coming to tech, the mistake we do is everything is already there. There's nothing you are doing that is new. Don't get it twisted that I think you are going to bring up one new idea that is new. No, it's already built on an existing infrastructure. There's open source. That's why it's an open source. So don't want to start from the scratch. No, come and buy a template, modernize the template, and save yourself about struggling to start from the beginning. Because, bro, if you like spend 10 years in building from scratch, someone that just come can spend 5 days and is making more money than you that is spending 5-10 years.
Yes, and that brings me to the reason I launched Web Oracle Shrine. Okay. So that if you're an upcoming web designer, you can go to Web Oracle Shrine and get your tools. If you're a WordPress developer, I have pro WordPress templates and themes and plugins. If you need scripts for your designs, I have all of them. www.weboracleshrine.com, where you go to get all your web design tools. So if you're an upcoming web developer or you're somebody that is passionate about web design, after learning, we also teach in case you want to learn. So you can come to us to teach you, or you can find somebody else that you know can deliver top-notch teaching to you and learn. Then you can come to the platform and shop your web tools. I have templates, WordPress themes, plugins, and scripts. But that is by the way. We are still here trying to advise the young guys coming to the tech space on what to do and what not to do. Like we've said, you need to be passionate about something, know where you want to get into. And secondly, it's not about the big names, cybersecurity, data analyst, this, that. You really need to start small, start understanding how the internet even works.
See, just from the elementary way of, can you set up a cyber cafe? Have you tried interconnecting 2 computers to communicate on a network? You that want to wake up, want to be a cybersecurity expert, you don't even understand what chip are there to communicate with the so-called machine learning. All those things are programming language. You need to understand the whole law of fusion, just like I used to tell the guys that are passionate about the hardware. Because in doing in the IT world, you need to understand that it's always the hardware and then the software. They work hand in hand. There's no hardware that doesn't work with the software. And there's no software that doesn't work with the hardware. Because if whatever you program, you need to upload it on the web. And you need to access it using a laptop or a mobile phone. Those are the hardware. Trying to access the software, which is the web you built. So there's a whole lot of handshake that you need to understand. So are you the hardware kind of person? Then if you're the hardware kind of person, that's you love using your hand to do screw or so then you go to the hardware, try to set up a network, try to set up your CCTV, try to set up access control. Everything is there for you on the web to learn. And then in Digital Web Oracle, we don't just teach, we coach, we mentor.
Yeah, right.
There are 2 different things. Like you coming to, I'm not trying to advertise Digital Web Oracle ICT service or no. We know what we do. We mentor people. We don't just teach or coach. We mentor, we coach, we lead like minds to translate into non-tech, into the tech space and start making money. Quote me, if you're in the tech space and you don't make money, then there's no need of coming to the tech space.
There is somebody that I saw a post once upon a time.
Yeah.
The guy said, if you're into tech and you're not making at least 500K a month, for instance, you should go back to your drawing board and relearn.
Unlearn and relearn.
Because sincerely, if you check the way tech is booming now, if you're into the tech space and there is a service you're offering, there is no way you shouldn't be making money.
Yes.
I don't want to call 500K 1 million, because those are just figures. Those are just, you can make any amount of money depending on how you position yourself. But so long as you are into tech and you're not making as much money as possible, go back to your drawing board. A lot of people will say they are web designers, but they are not making enough money from web design. Now, those people should go back to their drawing boards, because I've met a lot of web designers, but what they know how to do is coding. They know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MySQL, PHP.
And they don't know WordPress.
Now, if somebody comes to those kind of people now and tell them, I want you to design a website for me, an e-commerce website. Imagine how long it will take you to code a full e-commerce website. And imagine what your WordPress counterpart would do in just 2 hours. A very smart WordPress developer can, or WordPress expert, so to speak, can design a full functional e-commerce website in 2 hours if the person really knows what he's doing.
Yes, now that's when it comes to working smart. Because you delve into tech, I believe you already have that mindset that you don't want to work hard anymore, you work smart. So why will you now come into the tech space that's a smart work and you're now working hard? I don't think that's just you misleading yourself, because I would just say you are the architect of your predicament. You guys come into the newbies, because apparently you left the hard life to come into the soft life, which is the tech, and you are still in the tech, still making work hard for yourself. And you come into the tech space is to create a shortcut, make easy money, my nigga. So I think we don't need to start boring them with so much talk.
Yeah, I think by what you've said, they should have understood one or two things about getting into the tech space. And one last thing I want to say before we call it a day on this, should I say, podcast, is the need for a mentor figure. Now, a mentor figure is not somebody you want to be like, because you can be bigger than your mentor, and your mentor is not perfect. Your mentor is not an idol that you worship. Everybody has their how do I put it now? You shouldn't worship anybody. But what I mean by a mentor is somebody that is already in the space, somebody you can actually ask questions. You should pay to have a mentor. People pay for mentorship. So if you pay to learn any course, let that person be ready to serve as a mentor too. And that's what we do in Web Oracle. We don't just teach, we mentor. That when you have questions, you can ask and the person will just direct you, so that instead of taking months, weeks, days, as the case may be, to do your own research about something that is confusing you, you can just simply ask questions and your mentor will answer you. It will shorten the time between learning and earning. Because the mistakes the mentor had made, somebody that is successful in what you want to do has already walked the path. So let the person hold you by the hand while you are walking the path. It makes it a whole lot, easier for you.
And another thing is that confidence. When you have the confidence needed to really delve into the web industry, you really make it. Because I believe there's another hack I want to give to you guys, the newbies. We are Digital Web Oracle. You might maybe pay us a money to coach you, and while we're coaching you, it's also one that want to build a website, and you fully know that you can't build that website. You are the middleman. Bring the job. You can use the real-time job to learn. Because you won't say, oh, because I'm not yet a web designer, I don't want to collect. Pick up the job, reach out to us, you're a middleman. We'll have a sharing formula. You bring the job to us, we give you a percentage. You are still learning, but already making money, in quote. That's what you guys don't know. You are learning and you're already making money, because you're more like the middleman. So you're going to the web industry, but you're not yet a web designer. But you know we can do it. Get a contract out there. Get the person that you can do it. Reach out to us. We'll build the person, do the job. You can even learn on the job.
In fact, that will motivate you, because when you see how much you can make from a particular... I have people like this. I have people that are aspiring to become web designers. But while they are learning, they already got a job. And because they are not confident enough if they can deliver, they reached out to us. And we were looking at them delivering it. They were doing it and we were coaching them. And when their client paid, they were surprised at how fast we were able to deliver on the project and how much the client paid, and they were happy. That motivated them into even learning more.
And it's a win-win sharing formula. So
It
even
is-
yeah.
It is very important, especially in this part of the world where things are generally a bit, I don't want to say hard, challenging.
Yeah,
So
but hard
it is-
economy is just challenging.
Yeah, so it's very, very important. Even while you're learning anything, it is good to earn as fast, because a lot of people ask me that question. How can I earn while learning? How can I,
we learn, we earn.
we earn?
Because that's the life. So like he's saying it, we earn, we learn, we learn, we earn. So as you're learning, you earn, because that's one about tech you guys don't understand. You don't need to be done with your website designer before you get a job for a website. As you're doing it, beside yourself, that's that confident. Who's that confident? Walk into any place and believe you can do it, because you know you have a formidable team behind that can deliver. So you go out there, you being a student can also be a marketer, bring all this job, make the money. Then it's a win-win situation. We share this money and everybody's happy. Yeah, peace out everybody. 2025 is a year to really, really take your web journey seriously, because we at Digital Web Oracle, we've gone far to simplify it for you. So if you have that time, visit www.weboracleshrine.com and see all the whole templates you want, be it on WordPress, if you're a programmer, you have your script there. And we really will simplify it, because I was discussing with Digital Web Oracle as a CEO, like these are prices are cheap. So he now said, oh, my engineer, calm down. We are doing this for humanity. Not like we really want to just make money, because what we are giving out is free. We're not even really making up. The money you pay to us is for your web posting and for the materials, because we are giving you quality materials. So apparently they're not even really paying us. We're giving back to society freely. It took me 11 years in the IT sector, and I spent so much money to get to where I am. But here I am giving it to you free. So I think Digital Web Oracle has done it all. It's a gift to humanity, like I said, and then having a formidable team is everything. So Dan, Chris, and the team, I love you all, and I want to say a big thank you to everybody, and keep doing what you're doing. 2025 is a year we celebrate.
All right, thank you very much, and I think that brings us to the end of this short clip. I know if we continue talking, we can talk on and on and on and on, but instead of us to bore you here, you would have to wait for when next you see our face.
Also, I think before we round it up, we'll be unleashing another video, so we can groom the real people that want to go into cybersecurity. As a roadmap into the cybersecurity, because as we are simplifying web designing, we're also trying to simplify cybersecurity, simplify CCTV installation. So if you're out there, you also want to do CCTV installation, you want to have your access control, you want to do automatic door, you want to do solar, we can also teach you on how to do those things while you make more money, because you have contracts on ground. So you just come into the team, you pay. It's more like a price car. We're going to the field, you're carrying along, you install CCTV. So 2025 is going to be a whole roller coaster. So don't miss out, stay glued. You need to bookmark our page, but watch out for this page, because 2025 is going to be a roller coaster for the team. So cheers, guys.
Thank you very much. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. There is a lot of things we have in stock. So I think our next video, we're going to be simplifying cybersecurity.
Yes.
Telling you all you need to know first before you can even start thinking about cybersecurity.
They need to even know how to interconnect computers, just like what you are seeing behind.
Yeah, just like all this. You need to know
the connection, know what you call the LAN, the internet, the WAN, the LAN, a whole lot. You know what the chip, how to communicate, the interface.
You need to even know what you want to secure in the first place. So before cybersecurity, you need to know something. So we're going to be discussing that in our next video. So if you want to know more, stick to our channel, stick to our pages. Always follow us anywhere you see us, so that whenever we bring our faces on camera, you'll be the first to see us and hear from us. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, peace out. Love you guys. Cheers.